Hey folks, JD here, and today we are looking at this. We're going to unbox all this. Now I have physically taken out the box because the box was 3 times the size of my current table, and I couldn't figure out a way of getting it and filming it and making everything look nice and neat. So today, if I move these two things out of the way, does that ring any bells? Do you see what that is? I may have even put it in the title as to what it is, in which case me doing this little bit of guesswork it's gonna be pointless. But I managed to acquire a really nice Xbox 360e from eBay. Look at this. Absolutely stunning. Now this is the last Xbox 360 before they brought out the Xbox One, and I'm pretty sure you can see the Xbox One styling to the front of this. If I turn it over and have a little look at the side here, excuse the camera boom there, but if you have a little look, if I just stand up a little bit, apart from a couple of thumb prints and hand prints that I've just been using, there's not any scratches. All that will buff out really nice. And again, the fan, looking really nice. If I turn it over, we've got a load of ports. If I just flick this around the right way for the minute, then you can see we've still got the Xbox 360 warranty, even though the warranty is long gone, but the sticker is still intact. It hasn't even been repeeled or anything. So that's a good sign. It shows that nobody's gone into the console. Well, it's a good thing on one thing. There's the power. You've also got HDMI. You've also got AV, audio visual. You've got your LAN, your Ethernet port. You've got your Connect connection, and you've got your 2 USB connections there also. And then if we have a look at the back, the underneath, all the 4 feet are there. If I just put it down there for a second, you can see. One thing I always look for in consoles is I always look to see if the feet are there. With the Xbox range, it doesn't really matter as much, but with PlayStations, it certainly does. That normally underneath the feet, that's where the screws are. And if a foot is missing, or if it's peeled back, you can often tell if somebody has been in the console. Now, of course, we know they haven't on this attempt, or for this console rather, because it's still got the warranty sticker on the back. And of course you have the Kensington lock then just right over here by the power socket. So if I flip it over, this is where the hard drive is going to be located. If I just quickly open this and have a little look, we do have a hard drive, 250 gig, which is perfect. That's excellent for everything I need. Xbox 360 games don't take up that much room. You're looking at anything from 500 meg to about 7 or 8 gig. So 250 gig inside this inside this Xbox may not seem like a lot by today's sizes, but honestly, I think it's absolutely perfect. Looking at the front, we've got a nice on and off button there. We've got our eject button. Obviously, this isn't powered up, so the optical drive isn't going to open. We've still got our sticker on the front here. I'm going to be removing that and just buffing it out ever so slightly, just so I can reveal this nice shiny black on that side as well. You've also got your controller connection here. Just click that. Once you click the controller, and it'll connect to this console. Inside here, you've also got 2 extra USB ports with the serial number in there as well, which is quite cool. If I flip it over the other side, just briefly there, looking through the slats, it looks really nice. There doesn't have to be that much dust in it either. At any point, even if I go back to the fan, it's probably going to need a little bit of a blast out, which I'll give it. But to be fair, I'm really happy with the overall quality of it. I think that is a lovely, lovely, lovely looking console. So I'm just going to leave that there over to the side slightly. Now let's have a little look at the accessories. So one of the accessories, of course, is going to be the power adapter, which is here. So that's that Xbox 360, genuine. Flip it over, yeah, still got all the labels and everything on it. And then if I just have a little look, yeah, that's fine. There we are, the pin is intact and not bent on the inside, so that is perfect. So that's our power brick, put to one side. And then, of course, we get to see this. Now, if you watched yesterday's video, this might be a little bit of a letdown, because in yesterday's video, I showed you the battery that I had bought brand new for this particular console. So this console uses the good old-fashioned AA batteries. Nothing wrong with that, but I do like to charge a battery, and I do like to have a nice little rechargeable battery in the back of this. So what I'm going to do is, where did I put that battery from yesterday? There's the plain charge kit, and there's the battery. So I'm just going to pop this in and see. Oh, look at that, snaps in perfectly. Have we got any charge on that battery? We do, even better. So we know the battery works, which is excellent. So I had tested this battery case as well. Obviously the batteries in here had worked, no problem. So that is good. Excellent, I'm really happy about that. that's brilliant. So I'll give it a bit of a charge as well. If you don't know, the play-in charge kit just connects directly into the back there, and then obviously once you connect it to USB and then connect this into the controller second, you should have, if memory serves, a little light that comes up there just showing you that it is charging. Let's very briefly talk about some of the games that came with this Xbox. Need for Speed Most Wanted, the Collector's Edition, Darksiders 1 and 2, Fallout New Vegas, I adore the Fallout games, Marvel vs. Capcom, Assassin's Creed Black Flag, South Park The Stick of Truth, that's a fantastic RPG. If you've never played it, we will be playing that in the next few weeks. WRC, nice little rally game. Juice 2, fantastic. I think this game has kind of got overshadowed by the Need for Speeds, but it's certainly worth playing if you haven't already. Need for Speed Undercover, Lost Planet 2, Forza Motorsport 3, Fallout 3, again, same as Fallout New Vegas. I can't wait to be launching myself into that game again. Injustice, The Saboteur, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, Max Payne 3, Need for Speed Shift, and Need for Speed Most Wanted. So, with that, let's have a little look at the console. Okay, folks, so let's spin this up. So what I've already done is I have tested if the console comes on, and I have also paired up the controller as well as signed in and downloaded a few games as well, just to see exactly how well everything would work. And so far, it had been on for about 3 hours while everything was getting sorted, and there's no issue. The optical drive opens and closes really nicely. There's no stuttering, there's no jerkiness. The inside of the console too looks pretty clean. I'm really happy with it. So with that, I'm just waiting for the Xbox 360 dashboard to load up. This is the Metro dashboard. So this was at a time when the Xbox was when Microsoft was pumping out the Microsoft phones as well. So they decided that they would make everything Metro. I don't know if you remember, but tablets, Surface, the Surface tablets, Microsoft phones, and the Xbox, everything went Metro tiles. And you know, whatever you think about Metro, I personally think it did really work well for the Xbox consoles. I didn't think it worked very well for the phones, but anyway, doesn't matter. So there I am. I'm all signed in and all ready to go. Let's look at our games. So the games that we've got on here, these are all the games I've bought over the years. These aren't the ones that I received. So as you can see, I've had quite a few. And I mean, this is years and years and years of buying games all digitally. And of course, I've still got a load of these in physical too. So there's a load of these. Let's give, I know I've just been playing Fallout 3. Let's give Fallout a little go as well. So again, this is not the CD version. This is the direct download that I downloaded years ago. So I'm just going to give this a quick little go just to show you working and everything. And then we'll go through, I've got a sort of how-to video coming out tomorrow for this console. And also, I'm going to play a few more games as well this week. Same as we did with the week before last with the PlayStation 2. So let's just jump straight into it. So I want to use the hard drive and let's continue. And I believe I'm going to continue in a place where I have next to no health. And this is a game I've never completed. I've got to 93% of Fallout 3. But Fallout 3, interestingly enough, this game has also been single-handedly, has also been responsible for red ringing 3 of my Xbox consoles. So you can see it working. It's working really quite nice. I got some people trying to, oh, these aren't enemies by the look of it. Okay, maybe I should give them a bit of a chance. Oh, there we go. Okay. And yeah, so it has, as I said, it's been single-handedly responsible for red ringing 2 or 3 of my previous Xbox consoles. So I have completed it. I haven't completed it on the PC, although I do have it on Steam as well. And
I love it when they
I always wanted to complete it on Xbox 360. I think because this is the first console where I had seen the game. So I thought to myself, I take it as a personal responsibility to complete the game on the Xbox 360 first, which I know may sound a bit silly, but I really want to do it. So hence why I'm going back through it. So have I got any? I haven't got any. I've got some mines. Let's lay some mines for him. No, I don't want to use bats with some mines. I do want to put a mine down there. Come on, a bit further. A bit further. Oh no, I died beforehand. Anyway, oh, I got a super mutant behind me anyway. Well, that's going to be a fun firefight. The Talon versus Super Mutant. Alright, well that one works. Great stuff. So I'm going to cancel out of that. That's no problem. Happy days with that. So I did have one other thing to say, and that is resetting consoles. I can't seem to find a lot online about how to reset an Xbox console. Obviously, I've done it because it's all set up and working here, and I've had consoles in the past that I've sold. But if you want to know, this is exactly how you set up, or how you would reset a Xbox 360 console before you sell it. So console settings, go down to system info. I'm not going to click on it because inside there's the serial number. Make a note of that serial number. You will need it in the formatting process. And then if you go back and go to storage, and then on the hard drive, see in the bottom a little yellow device options appears, and then click format. And that'll get rid of all of your user data, so that when you do end up selling the console at some point, whenever that next person goes to sign in, then they will have a completely clear, fresh Xbox console. There's a couple more steps after you click in format. I'm not going to do it, obviously, for obvious reasons. But it's literally click format, type in your serial number, and then it goes from there and formats the drive, and then restarts the console and brings you back on the welcome to your Xbox 360, please set up. So yeah, very simple, but that's how you do that if you were wondering as well. So there we go. So I'm really happy with this console. I'm really happy that it's working. As I say, I've used it for 3 hours to set everything up and get the games downloaded. Everything, to be honest, is looking really good. So I think I'm going to get on and play a few more games for you this week. And then next week, we've got even some more fun stuff to come, but we're not even there yet. Let's continue this week first. All right, my friends. Well, thanks ever so much for watching and listening. I've been JD. You've been fantastic as always. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Hello and welcome to all the new subscribers. I hope you're enjoying the channel. So until next time, my friends, happy gaming.